Romeo and Juliet, a timeless tale of love and fate, a bedtime story. Welcome to Literature Lullabies, where timeless stories meet the comfort of night. Tonight, as you rest, let me take you to the beautiful yet tragic world of Romeo and Juliet, a love so powerful yet so fragile, written by none other than William Shakespeare. So close your eyes, get comfortable, and allow this tale to transport you to Verona, where two young hearts dared to defy fate, and lost. Act 1: Love at First Sight, a Dance of Destiny. Our story begins in fair Verona, a city divided by two noble families, the Montagues and the Capulets. Their feud, old and bitter, spills into the streets, where their servants fight as fiercely as their masters. But amidst this chaos, a love story is about to unfold. Enter Romeo Montague, a young, passionate soul, lost in the agony of unrequited love. His heart belongs to Rosalind, a woman who does not love him back. To lift his spirits, his witty and mischievous friend Mercutio drags him to the grand Capulet ball. And there, beneath 1,000 flickering candles, Romeo's eyes meet Juliet's. She is radiant, a vision of innocence and beauty. Their hands touch. Their voices intertwine in a dance of words and poetry. The world around them fades, leaving only two souls drawn together by fate. But fate, dear listener, is rarely kind. Juliet is a Capulet, Romeo a Montague. Their love is forbidden before it has even begun. Act 2: The Secret Vows, Love in the Shadows. That very night, as the moon casts its silver glow upon Verona, Romeo cannot stay away. He sneaks into the Capulet orchard, and there, standing on her balcony, he finds Juliet. She speaks, not knowing he is listening. "O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name." Ah, but what is in a name? Could love truly transcend family and history? He steps forward. Their whispered confessions of love carry through the night air. It is reckless, passionate, and intoxicating. They decide they must marry. With the help of Friar Lawrence, they wed in secret, believing that love will conquer all. But love, my dear listener, is rarely without sacrifice. Act 3: A Duel, a Death, a Curse. Enter Tybalt, Juliet's cousin, a fiery spirit, eager for revenge. He challenges Romeo, but Romeo, newlywed to Juliet, refuses to fight. Instead, Mercutio steps in. A battle of swords, a flash of steel, and suddenly, Mercutio falls, wounded. With his last breath, he curses both houses. "Plague o' both your houses." Grief consumes Romeo. Rage blinds him. He duels Tybalt, and within moments, Tybalt lies dead. Romeo's love has cost him dearly. The Prince of Verona, in his anger, banishes Romeo from the city. And so, our lovers newlywed are torn apart before their love can even begin. Act 4: The Plan, a Sleeping Death. Juliet's world shatters. Her father, unaware of her secret marriage, demands she wed Paris, a nobleman. Desperate, she seeks Friar Lawrence's help. He devises a plan, a potion that will make her appear dead. She will be buried in the family tomb, and when she wakes, Romeo will be there to take her away. But fate is cruel, and messages get lost. Romeo never receives the news of the plan. Instead, he hears Juliet is dead. Act 5: The Final Goodbye, Love's Last Breath. Romeo rushes to Juliet's tomb, his heart shattered. Beside her still body, he whispers his final goodbye, drinks poison, and dies with a kiss. Moments later, Juliet wakes. But instead of Romeo's warm embrace, she finds his lifeless body. She takes his dagger, and follows him in death. Silence. Let the moment breathe. Their love, though fleeting, finally ends the hatred between their families. But at what cost? Romeo and Juliet is more than just a love story. It is a tragedy of youth, of passion unchecked, of choices made too quickly. Shakespeare's brilliance lies not in telling us what love should be, but in showing us its intensity, its power, and its consequences. Were Romeo and Juliet truly in love, or were they simply caught in the storm of youthful passion? Was their fate sealed by destiny, or by their own reckless decisions? Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is a literary masterpiece, a tale of passionate love, deep tragedy, and the relentless force of fate. But beyond its poetic beauty and tragic romance, this play holds layers of meaning that continue to resonate with readers and audiences across centuries. In today's world, we still see echoes of their tale. Lovers divided by cultures, by society, by expectations. We are still asking, does love defy all, or does it demand wisdom? This struggle between youth and tradition is still relevant today. Young people often challenge societal norms, question authority, and fight for their right to choose love, career, and life paths. If this story moved you, hit that like button and subscribe to Literature Lullabies for more bedtime classics and deep literary insights. Tell me, what do you think? Was this love fate or foolishness? Comment below. Romeo and Juliet is more than a love story. It's a commentary on human nature, society, and fate. Even 400 years later, its lessons still hold true. Love is powerful, but it must be balanced with wisdom. Hatred and grudges destroy more than they protect. Fate plays a role, but our choices shape our destiny. So, dear listener, what do you think? Was their love fate or foolishness? Could their story have ended differently? If you loved this bedtime storytelling and analysis, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's continue exploring literature together. Until next time. Join me tomorrow for another tale that will whisk you away into the world of words. Until then, sweet dreams.